we vote a president. Yeah, we have a president, the president of the government, and we vote that. And this country, I know your country is divided, very divided. Ours too. And we are always 50-50. We can never, we are with the PSOE, that will be like the left hand for a few years, and then again the right hand, because we are like half and half.
Does your monarchy have any power?
Yeah, the monarchy is a figure that is there trying to, but is more diplomatic. So everything needs to go through the king needs to sign up that everything is okay, but it's more a figure than, actually many people thinks we don't need a king anymore, that's too expensive for us, because we need to pay for all his royalty things, and the queen, so many people disagree, we don't need a monarchy anymore. But well, it's very personal, no? But I think we don't have experience in democracy. We're a young democracy, only 40 years, because for so long we had a dictatorship. So what happened? We don't know how to do it. I mean, our politicians are not brilliant, I have to say.
I think that would be
Great way to
Exactly. So, but my personal opinion, I like the royal family, because when Franco dies, thanks to the king, not the king that we have now, the father, Juan Carlos I. Juan Carlos I, he abdicated 7 years ago, and he passed the crown into the actual king, which is the son, Philip VI. And he got married with a normal girl. She was a journalist, that's why we say prensa rosa, all the gossiping. Wow, she's not a princess, she's just a normal girl, blah, blah, blah. But I think they did wonderful things for this country. For example, when Franco dies, he made to promise to the king, Juan Carlos I, that he was gonna continue with this dictatorship. So Juan Carlos signed the paper, dear Franco, don't worry, die in peace, don't worry. 3 days after he dies, we have to keep some, we call it luto, I don't know how do you say in English, mourning period? Yeah. 3 days of mourning period because he just died. He went into the news, break the paper in front of everyone, democracy is back. So thanks to him, we have a democracy. That's why the king, for me, plays a very important role in our history, and also the song, Philip VI, he's doing wonderful things for this country. So, but it's true that it's only a figure, because we don't vote for that. Now we are gonna head, can you see all this, the park, how big it is? Yeah, it's actually a lung, we breathe through here, and we're gonna end in Atocha train station. We have a wonderful system of high-speed trains that you all love when you come, because that means that you can cross the country in 2 hours. You can go to Barcelona in 2 hours and a half. I can go to visit my mom in Malaga in 2 hours and a half. It's amazing. And all the trains come from here, from Atocha train station. And now you can see that there's some works, building works. Yeah, can you see? They are renewing everything, because it was a memorial. We had a terrorism attack in 2004. The same people that destroyed the Twin Towers, same people, they did it to us. 4 trains, boom, explode. 200 people died and more than 2,000 were injured. So we had a memorial there, very simple, only a glass tower, seems like nothing, but it was write down the name of every single person. So when the sun comes in the station, you can see the name of every single person. It was very nice. But now it's going to be 20 years. Today is the 9th. When you leave, the 11th on Monday will be 20 years of that terrorism attack. So they are doing something. They think they deserve to do something more nice for those people, so that's why you can see there is some building works in here, because exactly here is what this memorial it was. Atocha train station. wonderful, super handy. That makes Madrid to be close to everywhere. Also, small trains. Yeah, I mean small trains. I mean cercanías. You know, short distance. Also short distance. Sí, claro, eso es. Actually, maybe you don't know where we are, but if I give you the reference, you will see it's super easy. Now we're gonna head. This is Atocha train station in the left. You know, it's very big. This is the old section. That if you can see the ironwork that is gonna be now in the front. Let's see if it rings a bell. It's the person, the same company that did the Eiffel Tower.
Oh.
So the front, the old section, the old part, has something to do. It's gonna be like, oh yes, now that you tell me, yeah, it looks like the ironwork of the Eiffel Tower. And in front, you can just see a horrible building that looks a hospital. Yeah, we have the white building, which is a hotel, and in the left, yellowish building, very horrible, that looks a hospital. It was a hospital. It was. It was a hospital for mental problems in the old times, but nowadays it's one of the most important museums. Reina Sofia, you know what Picasso masterpiece? Yeah, Guernica. Guernica is in there. Yeah? For your free time today, if later on it's raining or whatever, and you want to see another museum, that's the Reina Sofia. You see, in the other side is like a modern part. That's the new part of the museum, but originally it was in the hospital. Yeah? And now you can see better the front of the Atocha train station. So this avenue here is called Paseo del Arte because it has the 4 most important museums that we have. Reina Sofia, then we have Caixa Forum, and then we have Thyssen Museum, which is a private collection, a woman who got married to the most millionaire men, and she was in love of all art, and she started to buy art, and now she has a museum. Yeah, La Baronesa Thyssen, very famous woman, you know. She was just a normal woman, and she got married to a super rich, and he used his money to invest in art. That's nice. Yeah. To have a private art collection, and now she had a museum. And then Prado Museum. Yeah, that's the 4 most important museums. That's why it's called Paseo del Arte, the art promenade. And because, yeah. Yes, after 6 is free. And anytime, any teacher that you can prove that you are a teacher, you have like a identification or something to prove you are a teacher, you can go free time anytime.
Oh.
Yeah, when you travel with your kids in Europe, make sure you bring your identification. That's gonna give you so much convenient things in Paris, in Italy, in Spain. It's super good. Culture is free for you because you are teachers.
Oh boy, look at that.
They value teachers here.
How are you doing?
Good.
You're doing great, ¿sí?
Yeah.
Sí, muy bien.
That's the hotel, the yellow restaurant on the left.
I couldn't see when she was talking. But everyone tells me
Now here you can see much better. Reina Sofia to your right. This is the old section. Yeah, that used to be the hospital. And then also the entrance to the new section. But once you pay the ticket, you can move inside in the old section and the new section. And let me tell you the urban legend. Yeah, you see all this the new section? Can you see the modern? All the glass work and super modern architecture to the right. Let me tell you the urban legend, because it was a hospital for people with mental problems. Yeah, and they say nowadays that in the night things happen. The spirits are there, and people who works in there, they promise you that they've seen something and they can hear and move. Things get moved. You know, it's an urban legend. I haven't seen any ghosts in there, but that's what they told. And where we are now, all these rondas, they are pretty close to Lavapiés. Lavapiés is one of the very, very trendy neighborhoods in here in Madrid. Yeah, let's say that we have Chueca. Chueca is an area a little bit northern up, and Lavapiés. This is the trendy course. This is the places. Chueca is the gay area. It was a very bad area in the 80s because it was involved with a lot of drugs and heroin and all that. And then the gay community went there and they did amazing. It's super colorful. They have the nicest shops, you know, like a small designer that they do their own jewelry or they do their own bags or maybe with leather work. Wonderful. It's the best area because Madrid is the capital of the gay community in Europe. Yeah, it's like the open-minded city, everybody's welcome. So the gay community is here. Madrid is a gay city. Yeah, so Chueca will be a trendy, and the other one will be Lavapiés. It's now old-fashioned. And will be full of restaurants, will be for locals, not tourists going there. I don't know how you are, you know. I like to be a traveler. I don't like to go where the tourists go, for example. And if you want to try something to go farther up, you know, not only the touristic sightseeing, that will be Lavapiés and Chueca, where the local people go, where the Spanish people go, yeah? All this to your right, that building that looks like it's coming down, that's the Tabacalera. It used to be the tobacco shop, the tobacco factory, and nowadays people from Lavapiés, these trendy and clever people and young people with a lot of ideas, they did something for the community in there. You know, if you are an English teacher, you can be an English teacher there for free for the community. People who is a dancer, you can offer dance classes in there. There's so many things going in there, but it's an old building that they all did it, you know, like very, very good, excellent ideas, doing things for the community. And shortly, we are going to be another favorite for locals, favorite for Spanish people, another area that is called El Rastro. Have you heard about El Rastro? No? It's the most important flea market that we have in Spain. It's not only a flea market, they sell everything. They sell antiques, they sell clothes, and it's called El Rastro. If you look to your right, only goes on Sundays, okay? But you can see the street is coming down. Yeah, Madrid is very hilly. This street is coming down. Also here to your right, you can see today's Saturday. Yeah, the flea market is Saturday, but only goes on Sunday. People all over the country come here to spend a Sunday in El Rastro because it's absolutely amazing. It's unique. It's another place in case you are here next time you come on a Sunday. Always be careful with pickpockets because of course it's full of pickpockets, but it's so special. And here in front of you, you can see the Rhine, and you can see Puerta de Toledo, another gate. Yeah, this gate, it was done after we sacked finally Napoleon. When Napoleon invaded us, we celebrate that independence with this gate, Puerta de Toledo. Why Toledo? Because this is the street that gets you directly to Toledo. We're going to Buda. Who's been in Toledo before? Tell me, it's a dream, isn't it? My favorite highlight. I will work hard tonight with my contacts for for no rain tomorrow, yeah? Because Toledo is amazing. You are gonna love it. Holy, holy Toledo. It was the capital of Spain, and for many centuries after Madrid was the capital, it's still the Catholic epicenter, the most important cathedral, the most important Catholic city that we have. Look, and we have another basilica here to your left. That's Basilica de San Francisco el Grande. The dome is the fourth one biggest in the world. After, of course, the one in Roma, San Pietro's, and the Pantheon, and also in Florence, Santa Maria de Fiore. Yeah, that will be the next biggest one. And it's amazing because it's all decorated with paintings of Goya, frescoes of Goya and Zurbarán. Super, super nice for your free time if you have time. San Francisco el Grande. All this area here to your right is called La Latina, a nightlife place. Yeah, I really recommend you tonight to have dinner in La Latina. You can have tapas, there is so many places, and it's the, you know, Madrid, Madrileño people was the nickname for people from Madrid. Gatos, cats. Yeah? Are you from Madrid? Of course, I am a cat. They go super proud. Yeah? Why they go super proud? It's super difficult to find a cat, a real cat, verdadero gato. Why? Because we are super cosmopolitan. So probably you are born here, but your mom is from the south, your dad is from the north. You know what I mean? It's very. So when you are a real cat, it means your mom and dad and your 4 grands are from Madrid. Then you are a super proud cat. I am a cat. Yeah? So why? Because of the nightlife. When in the old times we were surrounded by walls, yeah, what happened? All the funny things were outside. Prostitutes, gamings, you know, women working. So what happened? Nighttime they used to climb the wall to go to the funny things. Mira los gatos. Yeah, all the cats. And still nowadays, centuries after, we have a nightlife. Yeah? So let's see if tonight you are gatos. Yeah. That will be La Latina, that area here. Then let me tell you that yesterday was Women's Day, International Women's Day. La Latina, it was a woman nicknamed as La Latina. She was Beatriz Galindo. She was the best friend of the Queen Isabel the Catholic Queen. Yeah, she was the teacher of Latin teacher. That's why we call it La Latina. She spoke beautiful Latin, and she was very culturized, and she was a best friend of the Catholic Queen. And when the husband dies, she decided to focus in women. So she built a hospital, she built convents. I'm talking about the 15th century. The only way to study that we had, it was being a nun, becoming a nun. So he put 2 convents where everybody can study. I mean, not everybody, women can study, you know. So thinking about Women's Day, I will say that she was first feminism in those times, La Latina. And nowadays, that's why this area is called La Latina, because it's where she did all that social work. Beatriz Galindo, wonderful woman, and wonderful nightlife for tonight. Remember we crossed this bridge yesterday, yeah? That area, La Moreria, is called La Moreria. Remember, we were Muslims for 11 centuries. We're going to learn a lot about that tomorrow when we go to Toledo. Yeah? When we finally expelled the Muslims with the Inquisition, you know, the Catholic kings said they conquered the south. Everybody needs to embrace the new faith. Now everybody has to be Catholic. They were living here, like in a separate area, yeah? At the beginning, because at the very beginning, okay, you can keep your faith. You pay extra tax. No, you totally expelled. So for a few years they were living here. That's why it's called La Moreria area. It's the old section of the city. Well, very nice. We are almost there. You can see already the Royal Palace here. So we know our meeting point. Yeah, Royal Palace. I will take you there, and I will point places to go for lunch. What do you want? You want a quick lunch or you want to sit down and relax and eat something nice? Quick lunch, yeah. I will point a few places. Yeah, there is one place called 100 Montaditos. 100 montaditos, 100 montaditos. And they do mini sandwiches with mini French baguettes. Very yummy with so many things inside. Yeah, and you can go and ask, one of those. Y una caña. You know una caña? It's a beer. We ask for a little beer. It's very hot here and air conditioning is not very popular. Something that you need to have that into account when you come, because you will find that everywhere is roasting. My air conditioner is not working in my room. Yes, it is, but we have, in Europe, we take care of the environment. Yeah, so we have a law, by the law, the air conditioning cannot go very high because we need to take care of the electricity. Yeah, it's like a green mentality that we take care of the environment. So it's very difficult to find a very strong air conditioning as you have in the States. So also tell the kids because they need to prepare to be hot. So what happened? That's the reason, because we asked for a caña, a little beer like that. Otherwise it's going to be cold in 5 minutes. It's hot, it's going to be hot. Yeah, so I don't drink personally alcohol, but people ask for a caña because they can have 3 or 4 and they're always cold. They are inexpensive. Probably you pay €1.60 for one caña. So you can go to 100 montaditos to get 3, 4, 6 mini sandwiches, mini French baguettes with something yummy and one caña. Yeah? Or you can go to Rodilla also to have something quick, or in any place